I was gonna like take my hood down and then I wanted to clap at the same time. That's why it looked so awkward when I did that. The thought process, they kind of like collapsed together. So we're here though. We're here though. We had to wait till we could turn the gym music off. Sorry guys. So you guys know how it goes. Can't have the copyright music in the background. So we're gonna get set up though. What's up, Random? No, you look like first today, Random. You look like you were first, but I can't see all the chats yet, so you got to give me a second. What's up, everybody? Hold on, I can see you guys chatting. But I can't see what you're saying because my eyeballs are no good. So give me just a second. And then boom. Should have my chat now. We have my chat now. We are here. We are live. My hoodie's great. I love my hoodie, Random. I'm glad you like it, Random. All right, let's grab this. We got a set of 7. Get warm like usual. I'm gonna add 5 more pounds to it. Actually, we're gonna see if it feels better with a little bit more weight on the warm up. Let's add 5 more to the warm up. Just a little jump, or 10 total, but 5 aside. I just want to see how it feels. I'm thinking it'll help get us warm a little bit quicker. So instead of a 155, we're gonna do a 165 warm up. So it's good. I'm glad, Jay. Ugh. All right, 165. Let's get warm. I was bumping these the whole time. We're warming up at the moment. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is just, we're testing out the warm up. So I've been warming up with 155 like universally for years, not years, for months now. But it's one of those things like every now and again you have to try and see what feels better for a set of 7 to warm up. Because I don't do any work before I do the bench. So I'm not doing like pre-bench stretches. I'm not doing like, push-ups or anything before I bench. This is my warm-up, is that first set on the bench. So, we're gonna grab 225 next. We're gonna grab that for a quick triple. Continue warming up, and then we're gonna move on. Gonna move on from there. Ugh. We're warming up. We're gonna do a triple with this, and then we're gonna add more weight. We're still warming up for the night. So this is warm up weight right now, guys. We're gonna have a fun time. The chicken wings were good, Saray. They were good. I had like 10 of them, 13 of them, something like that. Gym's mostly empty, yeah. So add some more weight. We're going to slap a 10 on there, and we'll grab a single. And then maybe we'll do a single, and then we'll do another single. So it's 11:38 here p.m. So yeah, nothing heavy yet, guys. We'll get heavy tonight, but we're still just getting the weights weights warmed up. Yeah, it's a different feel to it, random, right? So yeah, it's weird. It's weird, isn't it? It's a good solid way to do it, you know? Whee! That's more weight. All right, that's more weight. $265 for this next one. Yes, it does help. We'll do singles all the way up till we get to a heavier single, and then yes, I'm very natty. But we'll do heavy singles all the way up to about 95% of our PR tonight, somewhere in that ballpark, and then we'll drop and do like doubles, triples, singles at a lighter working weight. So the Minecraft movie, I didn't watch it. It didn't look enticing to me. I don't think they casted it very well. So I don't think they casted it very well. Also, they should have gone with a different art style. I think they made a lot of mistakes with the way they set up that Minecraft movie. I played Minecraft growing up, so I can tell you it didn't look like something I'd want to watch. It's definitely more geared towards the younger generation. Maybe I'm just lost. It's lost on me because I've outgrown it, maybe. But depends on what you're trying to accomplish. I'm a strength focus. I have a strength focus. I'm a power lifter. So 265. Just depends on what you want to accomplish. I happen to be a professional, Egg. I happen to be a professional. So you might have found the one stream. I happen to actually be a professional, a fitness professional. Welcome to the stream. $315 is our last warm-up of the night. Last warm-up rep of the night. So, nothing too heavy yet. Yes, we're still warming up. We're still warming up. I'm going to grab a little bit of milk, and then we'll grab this weight. All right, let's go. Nice and easy. Yep. Feel good? Felt good, felt good. What's up, what's up? Yeah, it was a warm-up rep, I don't typically legendary, always wrap. 360. We just hit 360 PR the other night, 2 nights ago. I've got it posted on the channel. So, yeah, Larson press. Always good to throw a Larson press in. All right, let's add some more weight. I tell you, these allergies down here in the South ain't no joke, guys. These allergies here in the South ain't no joke. If y'all ain't ever been out here during pollen season, 325 is the next one. Whole milk, just whole milk. The longest I've ever been stuck at a plateau is like a couple weeks. I usually PR once a week or once every other week. I can rep 315, yes. 3 to 5 reps is comfortable. Sometimes I could probably get more if I did it just to do it, but I usually go higher than that. So I do take creatine. I take creatine and I take pre-workout. That's it. So yeah, pollen will get you this time of year down here. I'm 5'11". I bench 6 days a week heavy. So nope, all set. Don't need it. I'm 5'11". I weigh 175 pounds at the moment. I'm probably 177 right now. I have to check again, but I'm like between 175 177. I'm probably closer to 177 right now. But I don't know. Jay's been busy last night or so, I guess. So all right, let's grab this. 325, nice and easy, nothing heavy yet, and then we'll get the next one. Nice and easy, 325. Nice and easy, 325. Yes, I do all of that. I do a full body workout 6 days a week heavy. So I deadlift 3 times a week. I squat 3 times a week. So I was squatting twice a week, but I increased it to 3. I want to get my squats a little heavier. I want to get over 400 pounds on the squat. So, but so we're starting to squat more often. I powerlift. Powerlifting is my sport. I'm a competitive powerlifter. Add some more weight. Let's go 330. 330, guys. 330. Nice and easy. 330. What's up, Joe Mama? Welcome back, boss. What's up, Marcos? Guys, I'll tell you, these allergies are killer. These allergies are killer right now. It's absurd. It has me sniffling. I am not sick, I assure you. But if you guys aren't familiar with the South right now, right? This time of year, pollen is coated, like an inch of pollen on everything. So, what's up, Textual? How's it going, boss? All right, 330. We're gonna grab this for a quick one, make life easy. We might go to 340 tonight. We'll see how it feels. I'm definitely feeling. We're definitely getting to the end of the week, so definitely feeling more and more of that work. So, it's good so far, Martin. Good so far. I'm not buying time. This is easy work. We're not even at the heavy presses yet, Taco. We're not even at the heavy presses yet. let's go. Oh, good. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, leg day is one of those days. It'll spend some energy for sure. 330 moving good. Not bad at all. We're going to add some more weight, of course. We're not done with it yet. No flips here. No flips here. I have to sneeze. I can feel it. I have to sneeze. You know what? Go 335. I appreciate it, Riley. All right, we got 335 on here, nice and easy. What's up, Jacob? Welcome back. God, if I could get these allergies to stop acting up, I'd be golden right now. I'm trying to focus in, but every time I like make a movement, I have to sniffle. This all works, all work. I guess you and Textual in the same book, just hitting legs today, so. So my hand placement's almost always the same. I have a close grip, but I go about a thumb, just under a thumb's length, so I'm always close grip. I'm always inside the ring, right? So the furthest I go away from the inside of the knurling, from the edge of the knurling, is a thumb. I usually don't go beyond a thumb. So, but I usually go less than a thumb away. So I'm usually about 1 or 2 fingers width inside the ring. A lot of people like to go on the ring or outside the ring. I go inside. We're still going up right now. All right, just keep pressing heavy and keep increasing the weight on the bench, eating right. I mean, that's essentially it. Yeah, bench heavy, eat right. Those are going to be your keys to doing anything. You know, if you want to squat heavier, continue squatting up until a comfortable. You know, when you start feeling the struggle in the rep, that's about where you need to be, right? But you can comfortably get it, or have a spotter if you can't. And then make sure you get enough protein and carbs, and you will see results with consistency. I weigh probably 177 pounds right now, but I'm gonna stick to the 175 till I weigh in. So I'm within 2 pounds of that though. So about 175 right now, Oscar. But I'm probably closer to 177 with food on my stomach. So, but I bet at the beginning of the week I'll be wrong. I'll have to check, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. This is a public gym. This is a public gym. I'm a power lifter. That's my sport of choice. All right, 335? Yeah, probably, right? 335. All right, a nice, easy 335. Just about midnight right now. We started a little bit later on the stream than we normally do. Mostly because there was other people in here, music was playing, I had to hold off. So, can't have music on the stream. 360 is my PR at the moment. 360 is my PR at the moment. So. Always like to, by the way, guys, if you guys ever noticed, I'll never say a max press. That's more of a mental thing. Max indicates that that's the most I can do. I always think I've got more, right? So I keep that mindset. There's always more. So if you guys have ever noticed that, I'll always say PR, so personal record or personal best, not my max, because I'm never capping myself. I'll continue to climb. So it's a mental thing. It might sound cheesy. It's just how I prefer to operate. I never want to put a cap, even mentally, on what I'm capable of doing. So, all right, I just had the other 2.5. I don't know what I did with it, guys. Hold on. How did I lose the 2.5? There ain't no way. It has to be somewhere. There, did I already put it on? Yeah. I don't know how I managed to lose a 2.5. Oh, it's back here. It's hiding. All right. There it is. All right. 340. I'm gonna be honest, cats. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it. I don't plan on watching the Minecraft movie personally. It didn't seem appealing to me. I played Minecraft growing up. You know, so I played Minecraft like the first iteration of it. I was playing before it was in full release. I played the beta, and I've played a lot of the updates even throughout the years. It just didn't seem that appealing to me on the movie. I didn't like the casting that much. It just didn't look like Minecraft to me. It looked like Minecraft, but not Minecraft. Does that make sense? So I feel like the movie would mess up the game for me. I haven't played in a little while, not too long, but a little while. And I feel like it would mess up the thing for me. So, hey, I appreciate it, Dre. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome back, boss. Always in here showing support. I appreciate it. Dre the Dream. We're doing singles right now, GT. We're doing singles right now. If we were doing 315 or 320 top end tonight, we might do 5 reps, but I think 320, I could probably get 3 to 5 right now, somewhere in there. So I'm 5'11", Jake. I don't qualify quite as short, so. I'm doing well, Gillespie. How you doing? I don't know if 5'9", what qualifies short? Because I'm pretty sure, so I'm 5'11", and I'm pretty sure I've been told that 5'8" is like the national average, and 5'8", 5'9" is like the national average for height for men. But you have to be less than that, right, to be qualified as short. I've always assumed 5'7" and below, 5'5", you know. We got a little bit more than 3 plates. We've got 340 pounds on here right now. There's a little bit of extra weight on the side. So we're definitely not stalling. We're still within reasonable weights, Ralph, I assure you. I appreciate it, Thunder. I appreciate it. All right, let me grab this weight. Yes, of course, Jake. The bar goes to the chest every time. Why wouldn't the bar go to my chest? Woo-wee! Oh. I don't need a spot for this, Ralph. This is easy weight. This is easy weight. Appreciate it, Drake. Appreciate it. Yeah, 340 is pretty reasonable. 340 is a reasonable press. 360 is my PR at the moment. 360 is my PR at the moment. My shoulders are strong, Thunder. My shoulders are strong. So it's all about conditioning. All about conditioning. Even when I have a little tweak, most of the time I can work through it just with a few adjustments. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm doing all right, Jack. This is still 340 pounds. It's a very reasonable press. So we're about to actually increase the weight, Ralph. We're going to add more weight to it. So it's all about muscle density. All about muscle density, Jake. I have very little body fat. I have very little body fat. I'm very dense. 315, 315, 25, 35, 45. 345. Yeah, we went up 5 more pounds. I don't own the gym. I manage this gym. I don't own it, but I manage it. Yes, I train for strength. I'm a professional power lifter. So I'm glad it helped out, Knight. I'm glad it helped you. 5 years ago, Jack, my PR was 75 pounds. 75 pounds was the most I benched 5 years ago. I was 117 pound body weight and I could bench about 75 pounds. That was pushing it. So a lot of lean protein, Chad. I eat a lot. I eat 5,000 calories, 300 grams of protein a day. I just burn a lot of calories. Creatine is definitely in my supplements. Yes, I take creatine and I take pre-workout. That's it, supplement-wise. So, my food budget is definitely pricey. It's just after midnight here. All right, 345 pounds. 345 pounds on the bar. We're going to get this nice, easy press. What's up, Anarchy? I don't partake in any of that, Chad, but to each their own, to each their own. I'm natty, so. Yeah, the PR went well the other night, Jolly. It did. 25. I started lifting at 25-ish. So, all right. We're working on breaking that 400 mark in the squat, Thunder. We'll have it here soon. So, yes, it's barbells, Jim. This is easy weight, Ralph. This is easy weight. We're not anywhere near an uncomfortable weight right now. Let's go. Nice, Jolly. Solid work. That was 345, moving nice and smooth. Moving nice and smooth. Bench press is my favorite workout. He's more than welcome. He's more than welcome to do it here or not. We'll have 365. I'm thinking 365 either tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. We don't usually PR on Mondays. It's our warm up for the week, but what's that anarchy today? Got you. Now you're gonna get it, anarchy. Give yourself some time, you know, just keep plugging away at it. Like I said, it's a little after midnight. All right, we're gonna go back to 315 and we're just gonna hit some reps, guys. I drink whole milk is my protein drink. I don't do any protein shakes right now, so just whole milk. Just whole milk. All right. How is that bad gym etiquette? There's no one else waiting on it. If the rack is empty, no one else is using the rack, use the rack all you want. Just don't get in other people's way. That's all it is. All right, so we did 345 tonight, guys. We're back to 315. We're gonna hit this just for some fancy reps, you know. We'll do some Larson presses, like we usually do. You guys know how our drop set works every night. So I'm getting ready for my next comp. We got a couple months to go, so and we'll be back on the platform. I think next platform we step on, we're pulling 500 off the floor. So. I think we'll pull 500 off the floor on the next platform we step on. As far as bench, we're gonna go for like next comp. We're gonna go for like 350, 360. So no, I don't plan on shaving my beard. I might trim it once in a while, but I don't usually clean shave. All right. We'll start off with some Larsons or something. So you guys seem really interested in the minute by minute time frame here. I've caught on to your troll. It's all good. All right. Let's get it. 315. 315. Larson press. Let's get a Larson press. Love Larson presses. They just feel good. They just feel good. No, I am the only person in the gym. If they show up, they show up, Jake. I'm okay. I'm gonna be a-okay. The gym I work out at is public. It's not a secret what gym I work out at. So yes, it's 315. We're just playing around with 315. We did 360 this week, Gosha. I don't know if we're gonna go for 365 this week. We don't still have a spotter. Yeah, I plan on doing Tuesday. Will definitely be a bench PR attempt, most likely, as long as all goes well. Yeah, I'm it's not hard to figure out where I work out. It's not hard to figure out where I work out. My Instagram has the gym tagged all over it. Don't forget that this gym sponsors my powerlifting meets. They pay me to go lift at competition. So I'm very easy. It's not a secret where I come to work out. So I mean, the name of the gym is on my shirt. So. I just lift heavy. I just lift heavy, Patrick. There's no secrets to it. Lift heavy consistently and eat right. There you go, Jake. I don't have a lot of concern with people knowing where I work out. I don't know. Maybe I'll regret that in the future. Probably not. I don't know. If I did, Michael, I probably wouldn't just denounce it on stream. I'm gonna be honest. I am licensed if I needed to, Michael. I am licensed, but it's not something I would reveal on stream for sure. But don't forget, I was a prison guard for a while, so you know, it's not abnormal for like if I wanted to keep my location on the down low, I would. I don't need to. No one followed me home from there. I don't think I'm going to have anybody follow me home from here. You know what I'm saying? The weights are very real. The weights are very real. So here's the thing is, if you guys want to figure out where any big YouTuber, obviously someone much bigger than me, works out, like these big fitness influencers, just look at the equipment in their gym. I can go and pull up any page for any fitness influencer that's not working out in the home gym and give you an idea of where and when they work out. I mean, it's real easy to figure out. Most of them announce the gyms they work out at. Why do they do that? Because the gym is paying them to work out there, typically. So it's not hard to do. That's why you see these gym influencers always have people like walk up to them. They just don't show it on camera a lot of the time. They'll have people walk up to them while they're working out all the time. So. These are real plates for sure. All right, let's get it. Nice little bicycle kick. We got some abs in there. Someone wanted to know. Someone was asking where I was at, like East Coast, West Coast, or whatever else. So, and then it got this whole thing about where not revealing too much about my time zone. But I'm okay. I'm okay. It does, Jake, but you don't pause during your training session every single time. We'll do a pause rep at 315, maybe on the next set, but you don't pause every single rep. I believe it, Petra. I believe that happened. It definitely touched the chest. It definitely touched the chest. That's all right, though. Yeah, in comp, you have a few different calls for each lift, right? With the bench, you can generally de-rack whenever you want, right? I don't know if there's any federations out there that require a de-rack call. That would seem a little nutty. But you de-rack, and once you have the bar at full extension out here, you wait for a start. You pause at the bottom, touching chest. They wait for momentum, everything to be gone. So they want stability in the bar, right? It has to be no motion. And then you have to go from a dead stop, no sinking the bar, dead stop. They'll say press. It has to be a straight upward motion, right? And then you have to hold at the top once you're locked out, and they'll say rack. And then you slam the bar back into the rack or whatever else. Usually once they say rack, once you start re-racking, your spotters are grabbing the bar anyways. So. I believe that someone sued Red Bull for not letting him not getting. Do you guys know the what is it, the Pepsi tabs when they were, or the Pepsi caps or the Coca-Cola caps, when you would collect the little caps and get points online? I don't know if they still do that. But you get like rewards from like Coca-Cola or from Pepsi by collecting the caps, right? So some kid collected the caps. He was in like law school or something. There was this commercial they did where they were like, if you collect 1 billion cap or like 100,000 caps or some crazy number, right? Something no one's gonna do. That they would give you some kind of like military jet, right? It was a joke, right? So the joke was that if you collect enough of those, they're gonna give you like some kind of jet, right? And they didn't expect anybody to do it. But if you read the contract, I guess the wording essentially said that you could replace the caps, right, with, you can purchase more points, right? So you could have one cap and purchase the rest of your points with cash or with money, right? And the cost of it ended up being like some thousands of dollars, right? And the guy did the math, and he's like, okay, well, I'll just purchase this, right? I'll send in the stuff, like the check and everything, and make the purchase, and they have to give me a jet. He knew he wasn't going to get a jet, but they said, no, it was a joke. We weren't really expecting anybody to do that. So we're not going to give you the jet. And they actually had to go to court, and I believe he won and ended up with some settlement because they promised a jet. So I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was some crazy amount of caps you would have had to have collected. So, and whoever was in charge of the commercial obviously forgot that people like to sue. So, no, we're still natty. We are still natty. I have a lot of pets. Yes, I have a lot of pets. I've got like 13 chickens. I've got a tortoise, a Russian tortoise. I've got a bearded dragon. I've got 3 cats. I've got 2 dogs. So, actually, 2 of my roosters got into a fight tonight, guys. We'll do a triple. We can do a triple. This will be we'll do triple. That'll make 5. So, 2 of my roosters got into a fight today, guys. I had to go out there and handle the problem. So, let me grab this and we'll talk about the rooster fight. That's 315 right now. It's 315 right now. The wife called me and she's like, hey, the roosters are fighting, right? And I was like, oh. I was like, how is that possible? The roosters aren't in the same coop, right? One rooster has one coop, the other rooster has another coop. They're separated by multiple layers of fencing, right? So, because roosters typically don't get along very well. So I have 2 roosters that do get along well enough to be in the same coop, but the 2 larger roosters, they can't do it. So the second largest rooster, which is in his own coop across the yard, managed to somehow get out of his coop, past his fencing, right? And then break into the bigger coop where the larger amount of chickens are at with the larger rooster, and he got his butt kicked. He got manhandled by the other rooster. So I had to go in the coop, scoop him up, clean him up. He's, for the most part, seems like he's going to be fine. But he was definitely shell-shocked, it seemed. He got beat up pretty bad. But he's doing all right. We helped him. We got him cleaned up. We got him hydrated. I think he was mostly tired He didn't look like he was wounded bad or nothing, so. I've been lifting for about 5 years. Yeah. The crazy part is we separated that rooster for his own safety because he was a part of the main coop for a long time. We had one large coop, but we split it into two and we separated him for his own safety. Because he was getting picked on by the bigger rooster, and he's large too. But one of our roosters is like you guys have seen. He's like that. He's huge. So. So when I went in the coop to get him, one rooster was upset. The bigger rooster was upset that he was still in there, but he didn't like. He stopped beating him up once the other rooster kind of laid down and just like decided to stop. So I think he just didn't want him in there. So I went in and I had to scoop him up. I had to get some water and clean him up, hydrate him because he was worn out. He was tired. I don't know if you guys noticed, but chickens are fast, but in short bursts. They do not have a lot of endurance. So chickens are really fast. They're very agile, but they are only fast in bursts. So he was very tired. Once a chicken's tired, they give up. They just lay down and they accept whatever's about to happen, right? So scooped him up, cleaned him up, put him back in his coop. He seemed very happy that he was back in his coop in safety. So. If you're going to do that, Mia, have a spotter. Static holds can sometimes help break plateaus, but it just depends on why you're plateauing or why you're struggling moving the weight. Yeah, they're not good at endurance work. So let me grab this. Let's get a pause rep, guys. Let's get a quick pause rep. Because this will be, we got 2 more reps to do, but we're going to do a single pause to start this off. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna check the chat, guys. We got a lot going on. Give me a second. Treadmill train the chickens. I don't know if the treadmill will be good for the chickens, I'm gonna be honest. Very comfy, I'm aware, Ben. Very comfy, I'm aware. We got 1 more rep here, guys. This will be rep number 7 tonight. We've done a Larson, a pause, a bicycle kick with it. We did a triple. So. Yeah, we hit 360 like 2 nights ago. 360 like 2 nights ago. Hold on, I'm gonna give OK a little timeout in the chat. A little timeout in the chat. He seems like he's doing a lot. He seems like he's doing a lot in there. So. What's up, Matt? Let's grab 1 more rep. 1 more rep. Yeah, I've got two cats. I've actually got three cats. I think I say three cats earlier. I've got three cats. I've got two cats that are indoor, one cat that stays outdoors by his own choice. He's welcome inside anytime. He chooses not to come in. So appreciate it, Southern Charm. All right, let's grab this. But yeah, so I have three cats. One refuses to come in. But once in a while, I'll hear him freaking out outside. His name's Ollie. He'll freak out outside, and I'll have to go out there and check on him. Right? It's usually late at night. And one night I go out there, and he's fighting with another neighborhood cat, and he tends to win, right? But this other neighborhood cat is fighting with him, and I guess the other neighborhood cat was starting to win, right? It was taking advantage here. It was definitely gonna win the fight, it seemed like. So Ollie runs up to me. I walk out there and he runs up to me. And then the other neighborhood cat takes off, right? And obviously I'm not gonna chase the cat down. Ain't no reason for that. So cat takes off across the neighborhood. And Ollie starts like hissing and running across the yard at him. I was like, Ollie, you were losing before I walked out here. I was like, don't go chasing that cat because I'm not coming with you. I was like, don't act like you were winning, all right? Don't act like you were winning. So Ollie is a cat, yes. Ollie is a cat. I don't listen to music and I don't watch a lot of movies. Yeah, it's 100%. Well, he thought, oh, he's out here with me now. Ain't nothing this other cat can do. I got a whole human with me. And I'm like, Ollie, I was like, you were losing. I came out here to save you, all right? So I was like, I came out here to save you from your fate here, Ollie. I was like, don't go trying to act all big and bad now, you know? All right, we're gonna do have we done barbell curl this week? I think we have. I think we've done barbell curl this week. We've done. I know we've done preacher. We've done cable twice this week. Maybe we haven't done. We'll do barbell. We gotta do dumbbell. We haven't done dumbbell yet. We gotta do dumbbell curl. That's what we haven't done yet. No, we're not gonna do any kettlebell lunges. Those are definitely not on my routine at all. No kettlebell lunges. The kettlebells don't get heavy enough to make lunges worth it here. So we'd have to have much heavier kettlebells. I don't typically do a lot of push-ups, but I can do a lot of push-ups. All right, we're gonna grab the 50s first and then just get the biceps warmed up because we haven't done any bicep work yet tonight. So What's wrong? Everything seems right so far. My triceps are pretty strong. My triceps are pretty strong. All right. My arms are just about torso sized. So the form was great, Pon. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're gonna go 60s on the next one, and then we'll maybe grab 70s on it. I work out 6 days a week. 6 days a week. How many squats can I do? I can do a lot of squats. These are very, very odd questions, I'm gonna be honest. I don't do a lot of things for repetition. I do things for heavier weight, shorter rep sets. It's a strength focus. Strength focus. Whoo-wee! Yeah, I think he was trying to troll. He didn't last very long, I'll be honest. Whew. Feeling good tonight. Biceps are feeling nice and good. We're gonna grab the 70s for like 3 on the next one. I rest 1 day a week. 1 day a week. Sundays are my rest day. We're painting this Sunday, guys. We're painting this Sunday. So all right, grab the 70s for a set of like 3, and then we'll see what we feel like doing from there. We'll see what we feel like doing from there. All right. I must have missed your question or whatever your statement was, Jax. So I'm sure it was interesting. I play video games not often. I play some. I don't play as much as I used to. I used to play more games. I don't play a lot of games. It's mostly by feel, Jose. I usually know about what I'm comfortable with. So if I feel good, sometimes I'll grab 3, sometimes I'll grab 7, sometimes I'll get 5, sometimes I'll do a single and a double and a triple. It just depends on how I feel that day. So I don't see how that relates to your other statement. So I think we're going to be fine. And we're doing all right. Whee! All right, let's grab 75s for a single, and then we'll do some shoulders. It's not the right. We're not a political or world event stream, Jack. But I think you might just be a little trying to work everybody up. I think we'll be all right. But that's not what we do here. We lift heavy objects here. All right. We lift heavy objects here. I gotta sneeze. Achoo! Woo-wee! Achoo! Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure you will. You and your keyboard. You and your keyboard. All right, 75s. Let's go. Let's go. They're starting to get heavy. They're starting to get heavy. We're starting to have to use a little momentum. That wasn't bad. We managed to double with a little momentum. A lot. I can lift 45s a lot. All right, we did standing shoulder yesterday. We'll do seated shoulder tonight. And then we've got triceps after that. I'll do what I want, Billy. I'll do what I want. Welcome to the stream. I do what I want. I do what I want. Yeah. One high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let me get our bench moved over. And then we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. It is that time of night. We're about to hit some shoulders. We got shoulders, we got rows, and we got triceps. Jack. It's always hilarious to hear, I suppose. At least once a night someone comes in and their keyboard is making them feel bold. I have 24-hour access to this gym. Yes, 24-hour access to this gym. At least once a night we get a keyboard professional MMA warrior. Someone that's won 3,000 fights, 2,999 of them by knockout. Three. Give me a second. I'll moderate the chat a little bit here in a second. Yeah, it's 135. We're going to do some shoulders. Nice little warm up. Never lost, never lost. Yeah, I drink Fairlife during my workouts. I don't do core separately. I have a special sit-up I do once in a while, but that's it. I do powerlifter sit-ups every now and again for the giggles, but I don't do core specific. I'm gonna be okay, Jax. I'm gonna be okay. I promise I'm gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay too. You're gonna be okay too. I want you to realize that, all right? That's fair, Jax. That's fair. I come down to just below nose, right at chin. So I'll come down to chin level. Any lower than that, there's not really a huge benefit unless you're focusing in for like incline bench type work. And for that, I would drop the bench back further. So. Man, we've got all the people that took one MMA class when they were 9 years old in the chat tonight. Everybody's karate kid tonight, it seems like. Everybody's karate kid in the chat tonight. All right, let's grab this. Let's grab this. 185 overhead press. It seems that way, doesn't it, tonight? I don't think people realize that while technique so when it comes to like any kind of like MMA or any kind of like combat style sport, other than the highest levels of that, there's weight classes for a reason in those sports. Now, if someone that's completely untrained and someone that's very well trained are going one-to-one, right? Even if one's stronger than the other, yeah, there's a significant advantage to having good technique and training. That's not incorrect. But that does not take away the size or strength difference altogether. They do make a difference. You pair up a 100-pound, 110-pound, 115-pound fighter and someone that's 350, or 300 or 200, or that, overhead presses 3 times the body weight. No matter how much you attempt it, unless you get very, very lucky, the person can generally move out of any position you put them in. Weight classes still exist. Now, at a similar weight or even close, yes, technique makes a big difference. That's not debated, right? But by and large, walking down the street every single night, you're not encountering a professional fighter on the road every single night. That's going to come in handy seldom. Seldom. I don't watch Bradley Martin. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know that much about Bradley Martin. All right, 185 overhead. Whew. All right, Jax, I'm going to give you a little timeout.
I guess I'll just have to take your word for it, Andrew. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really concerned. I already got rid of Jax. Jax is already gone. I already got rid of Jax. Yeah, Andrew, at this point, it's just, it's kind of silly, I'm gonna be honest. Do you guys remember what was it? There used to be that meme where the guy came in and was talking about being a sniper with whatever is that big long block of stuff. The person pretending they were military in like comments. It's the same style, right? People come in. It seems like my stream seems to attract all of the most well-trained MMA fighters the world has ever seen. You know, they all happen to come into my chat. Andrew, you're just gonna have to you're gonna have to do better for yourself. You're gonna have to do better for yourself. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That seems like a lot of cope, Andrew. Did a powerlifter pick you up the other day? Is that what happened? You put them in an arm bar and they curled you up. Supposedly they're really good. I don't eat them, but according to the wife, the pretzel twists were really good. So I am a power lifter. In fact, I'm a professional power lifter, mind you. It's great. This is good vibes here. We're having good vibes. Yeah, we got 205 on here right now. We're gonna get one quick overhead press. It's 205 pounds currently, 205 pounds. I actually don't have a bad knee. My knees are doing really well. I'm gonna put you in a quick timeout though because you're starting to spam my chat. Andrew's muted. Andrew's muted at this point, guys. I don't know if you guys can see when I mute them, but I do mute them. 200 kilos on an overhead press? That's not necessarily how powerlifting works. In fact, this is training for other movements. This isn't even a powerlifting movement. I'm going to say you don't know what you're talking about is most likely the case. Most likely the case. We had no trolls yesterday, guys, so they're just making up for it tonight. They're just making up for it tonight. Because a 400-pound overhead press is, for most weight classes, a world record. Preston, we're not going to spam the chat, boss. I imagine, Mikhail. Congratulations. It does carry over to bench, yes. I'm not, Preston, I'm not stopping the stream to go subscribe to your channel. I'm good. Okay. We're doing a slow climb. That's all it is. 185, 205, 210, 215, 215. Shortcuts? I don't take shortcuts. No. Mikhail's is a bad troll. He's trying really hard to get attention, so just let him do his thing, I guess. All right, let me grab this. I don't train to failure. We're winners here. We only train to succeed, all right? All right, 215, 215. Let's get it. Just a single. Yep. Hey, Mossberg's here. Mossberg, it's been a mess. It's been a mess, Mossberg. It's been so bad. It has been wild tonight. It has been wild tonight. I'm trying to keep up with it to the best of my ability, but it's been wild tonight. They made up for last night. They made up for last night tonight. 225, 225. No, you're good, Mossberg. That wasn't saying that it was a problem you weren't here. Enjoy your dinner, obviously. I was just enlightening you. We've had every professional MMA fighter that's ever lived come into the chat tonight, and they're all very mad that I'm lifting weights. Oh, it's been interesting. All right. How old am I? Why would I avoid that question? I've answered those questions 1,000 times, Preston. We're working on breaking a 400 squat at the moment. I'm 30 years old. I am the milk guy, Coco. Yes, I am the milk guy. I am natural powers. I can't help you there. All right. It has been wild. It has been wild. All right. 225 overhead press, and then we'll work from there. We'll work from there. Yep. I don't sell protein powder. Now, I interact with my chat, Rocket. You're going to have to get used to that. You're going to have to get used to that being here, I'm going to be honest. Don't need a spotter for this power. I'm doing okay though. Thank you. All right, let's grab some more weight, guys. We're gonna do a drop set. We're gonna go back to 185 and grab a triple. Why not? 185 and grab a triple. All right, let's grab it. Ugh. Let's go 185 for 3, and then we've got rows. We got rows after this. I don't know what kind of rows, but some type of rows. We'll probably do cable or bar, dumbbell. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out once we get there. We might do bar. Yep. Ugh. What division do I compete in? I was competing in the 75 kilo class for a while, but we've gone up in weight class now. So I've actually jumped a weight class. We're going to jump a couple weight classes this year, so we'll see. I plan on getting to about 205 pounds this year. So, ugh. We're going to do some rows next, guys. We're going to do some rows next. Kind of want to do barbell row, so we're going to drop the bars down, and we're going to do barbell row. So, I don't know how much weight yet, but we're going to do some amount of weight barbell row. We'll probably do something around like 315, I don't know. At least 315, at least 315. All right. Barbell rows are next, then we got triceps. So let's get set up here. I've answered your question a few times, Preston. I'm not going to continue to answer the same question over and over again. I don't know if you're just like tuning it out or if you're trying to troll by asking the same question over and over again. But I'm not going to continue it. I've actually answered that question like 3 or 4 times on the stream tonight. Not doing that. Not doing that, boss. Ah. Gotta get the lifts in, Preston. Gotta get the lifts in. Ugh. Earlier you were spamming my chat. Now you want to ask the same question over and over again, boss. All of my PRs, everything else is always listed on my channel and everything else. I post all my PRs. You want to check them out? I just did a PR bench the other day. You can check that out on the channel. It's all up there. I did a PR. I have PRs for my squats. I have PRs for my deadlifts. They're all on the channel. I might answer questions, but 4 times or whatever in a row. Yes, I'm natty. I'm natty. We're going to try a deadlift PR very soon again. We almost hit that 495. We almost hit the 495. We almost hit the 495 the other night. It was close. So, it is slightly higher than 375. It's about 395-ish right now. That'd be about where I'm comfortable. The only problem is I didn't feel like I hit depth when we did it the last time. So depth, good to like 385. That's the last time I'm answering the question. We're just short of 400 pounds right now. We're trying to break 400 on the squat. So yeah, I have to update that. We're about 10 pounds higher than that right now to like comfortably to a decent depth. So mind you, I didn't squat in competition up until about the last year. So we've gone from like a comfortable like 245, 255 with depth to 375, 385 in the course of 12 months with very little body weight change. So 5 years I've been working out. 5 years I've been working out. By the end of the year, I imagine we'll be in the mid to high 4s on the squat, most definitely. So yeah, powerlifting is SVD, squat, bench, deadlift. I just hit 360 on the bench day before yesterday. So people do it for different reasons. The reason I load the plates in like this, number one, it's just aesthetic. Number two, when you go to de-rack the plates, you can grab the inside of the lip and you just pull the plate off rather than having to hold it like this. You just can carry them. They're like handles. So they're easier to carry. So they're easy to rack and unrack. But it is mostly preference. Mostly preference. But if you go to de-rack your plates or rack your plates, it's a lot easier to grab it like this, right? See how easy that was? And now I have a full finger grip on the plate. But if I'm carrying it like this, all I have is my thumbs underneath it, right? So you are on the list, Martin, I promise. We're just not adding a mod right now. I will 100% update you when we decide to add another mod. I don't need any more mods at the moment. But you're on the list for new mod, Martin. I promise I haven't forgotten about you. But I already have 5 mods right now. So it's just a time thing. That's all it is. You are on the list, I promise. I promise, you're on the list. It's just a time thing. Whenever it's time for another mod, we will definitely talk to you and get you sorted up. So, all right, let me grab this. Hey, welcome to the stream, Nerdo. All right, 275, 275. I haven't. I'm giving him his time, Mossberg. I don't want to bother him. He had what two losses in his family recently, so like back to back. So I'm trying to not bother him. Let him grieve. So. Because he had one he had a loss in the family in like January, and then he had another one just recently, like last month. So hopefully we'll see or hear from him here soon. Hopefully we'll see or hear from him soon. All right, let's grab it. Tree fitting. Hold on. Dang it, screen timed out. All right. We're gonna grab this for 1 to 3, and then we got triceps after that. We gotta see. We'll get one more rep. We'll get one more rep. All right, single 325, and then we're gonna go triceps. And then we got rear delts, and then we got deads. So. We started to have to pull that one a little harder. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. We're gonna have a 2-minute intermission. We are back. We are back. You're making an assumption, athlete here. You guys are making an assumption of what the intermission was, all right? Obviously, regardless of what the intermission was regarding that area of the gym, all right? I swear, I can't take a break without, without assumptions happening in this chat. We're making a lot of assumptions. Lordy Lord. All perspective, right? All perspective. All right, we got triceps. We got triceps, guys. So, I'm definitely the milk guy, yes. The subs help a lot. Subs and likes help a lot. They do, they do. 100% they do. I'll tell you what, we get to 121 likes by the end of the stream, which is about an hour away-ish. All right, 121 likes. We'll do the shave. We'll do the shave. I'll clean shave. We got it running tonight. Clean shave for 121 likes tonight. We get the stream to 121 likes. I'll get rid of the beard for the first time in 90 days of streaming. You guys will see me without facial hair. All right. We will shave it down. We will shave it down. All right, triceps, set of 7. I've run this challenge before. We've yet to hit it. We've yet to hit the clean shave challenge. You guys tried really hard a couple times, but we never hit it. $121. I made it fair. Last time it was 170. This time it's just 121 likes. So I'm a power lifter. I'm a power lifter. The razor's always ready. I've had it waiting for 3 months. We've yet to hit the goal. I've made this challenge happen, or I've tried this challenge like three times. So 121 likes. So I will have it shaved tonight, and I will have a video up of the results tonight. All right, you guys will see it tonight. I am not afraid of my face, so I will look a lot younger. You guys don't realize how much younger I look without the beard. So it depends on the lift. Depends. I lift a lot. I lift a lot. We're not shaving my head. We're not shaving my head. Maybe we'll make a separate challenge for that one day, but not today. 121 likes, I'll shave the beard. Shave just the chin, Wolverine it. I don't know if I'm going to Wolverine it. My bench is 360 at the moment. My bench is 360 at the moment. PR. So. I don't do a ton of isolation work, but I do some. Hold on. Oh. Since I said the like goal, we've jumped like another 7 likes. So it's happening, guys. It's happening. What's 210, Reed? My bench is 360, Reed. 360 at the moment. This right here, this is 305, but it's a machine. It doesn't obviously work perfectly. Is that your bench, Reed? $210 is your bench current? That's not bad. That's good work. It's good work. All right, one more set here, and then we're gonna do rear delts. Do rear delts. Give me 1 second though. Give me 1 second. There you go. I pinned it up so people didn't have to keep repeating it. I've run this challenge before. We've yet to hit it. I don't think we'll hit it. I don't think we'll hit it tonight. So. Last set of these. We got rear delts coming up after this. Woo-wee! Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, we got rear delts, and then we're gonna hit deadlifts tonight. Who knows? Maybe we'll PR tonight. I don't know yet. I haven't made that distinct decision yet. All right. Grab our 55s, get our first set of rear delts going, and then we'll continue on from there. Yeah, we're always here. We're always here. No cardio here. No cardio here. No cardio here. Promise I'm not going to be convinced to do cardio. There'll be no cardio on this stream, I assure you. All right, grab 70s next, and then we'll climb from there. Ah. I burn a lot of calories. I'm in the gym all day. I'm a full-time coach, so. Yep. Also, crazy thing actually, a lot of people don't realize this. Weight training burns more calories typically than cardio training. You know, for the same periods of time, obviously. So if you do half-hour weight training, half-hour cardio training at a similar intensity, your weight training is going to burn more calories. So typically, you can definitely shortcut it and not get those calories burned, but we got one more set of these to do. Then we got our deadlifts. We're going to deadlift. So weight training is working, compound lifts especially, are working a lot of different muscle groups all at once. So you burn more calories. And you have a residual burn after the fact while your muscles heal. So give you an idea. Jump on a treadmill, do a mile, and then eat a slice of pizza. You've pretty much negated your cardio for the day. Weight training is usually going to be, well, you lose fat by burning calories, right? By being in a calorie deficit, right? So if you're in a calorie deficit, you'll lose fat. A very long time ago, I did what would be considered a dirty bulk. I don't dirty bulk typically, no. Oh. Worst client I've ever had. I can't. I'm not going to talk about clients. I wish everybody I work with the best. I don't have a lot of bad clients. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of picky with my clientele. I have the blessing of being able to pick and choose who I work with. So burning fat is specifically going to be from calorie deficit. You cannot target fat with any specific workout, right? Everything you do that burns calories, if you're in a calorie deficit, you will burn body fat. But by doing abs, you're not burning belly fat specifically. By doing arms, you're not burning arm fat. You're increasing your calorie expenditure and putting yourself in a deficit, right? You can't target body fat. Targeting body fat through through working that muscle group is a myth. So I never said anybody has to not do cardio. I don't do cardio. That's my personal choice. Toning is just reducing body fat and increasing muscle, right? Just seeing more muscle, right? By getting that area lean. But no matter how many curls I do, right, I'm not going to burn specifically the fat around my bicep, right, with curls. Now, I might do enough curls to go into a calorie deficit, and I might grow the muscle there, and I might see the muscle a little bit more, so you could potentially get what is like toned is a very very broad term. Most of the time when people say tone, they just want to reduce body fat and see more muscle, right? And you have to do that by being in a calorie deficit, right? No matter how many curls you do, if you're in a calorie surplus, right, you're not going to reduce body fat quickly, at least. In a surplus, you're going to retain body fat or you're going to get body fat, right? In a deficit, you'll reduce body fat. You can build muscle in a deficit, but you have to be very specific about your protein intake and you have to be very specific about your timing. In a surplus, you can build muscle, obviously. And then maintenance work, you can also reduce body fat at a maintenance calorie if it's primarily protein, you're timing it. But really not even at a maintenance. You have to be just below maintenance. It's a math question. If you're in a deficit, you'll burn body fat. If you're in a surplus, you'll gain body weight, whether that be muscle or body fat, right? So it's a matter of finding that balance, but you cannot target body fat with specific exercises. No matter, crunches don't target belly fat. Crunches target calories, right? Now, they target muscles in your abdomen. They'll grow those muscles or make them, more, it'll grow the muscle. Like, that's the best way to put it, I guess. But it won't target the fat there. The fat isn't targetable. So, wait. Yeah, carbs before your workout, proteins after your workout, that kind of stuff. Whew. Whew. All right, one more set on the other side. Then we got our deadlifts, guys. Then we got our deadlifts. I weigh 175-ish. Probably 177 right now. But 175 was my last weigh-in. Approximately. It's not perfect, but I have a nicer scale that I can use that I'm going to go and visit that gym and try it out. It's a little bit more accurate on the weight wise. I like to be very accurate with my weigh-ins, so we're gonna visit that gym and do that at some point. We have a nice scale here, but it's not quite as accurate. So 13% probably. I'm bulking right now, so we're probably right around 13%, maybe 11 to 13 right now. I've been as low as 4.7, 4.4% body fat. Was about the leanest I ever got during my workouts, during my workout routines, like in the last 5 years. So yeah, your abs can grow under your belly fat. Your muscles can be there. You can be really strong and have belly fat or fat, but yeah, that additional training kept him in enough of a deficit to keep him toned. It's late. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I compete at various weights. For a while, I was competing at in the 75 kilo or 165 pounds was the heaviest I was able to be in that weight class. Now I'm 175-ish, and the heaviest I can go is 181. We'll probably compete in this weight class one more time, and then we'll jump weight classes again. I'm going up to 205 this year. So I'm going up to 205 this year. All right, let me grab this dumbbell. Yeah. All right, we got deadlifts next, guys. Deadlifts next. All right. I'll be hitting 405 well before 205 pounds. Well before 205 pounds. No, I sleep well. That was a 100-pound dumbbell. I'm going to get this weight out of the rack and we're going to start deadlifting. No, it's actually a disadvantage going up in weight class. I competed really, really well in the 75 kilo class. I'm going up in weight class because I want to compete against more people. And the 75 kilo class isn't a very busy weight class. So I want heavier competition, if that makes sense. I want to make it less easy. If you're too comfortable for too long, 6 days a week. 6 days a week I train. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna pull this 225 out of the rack real quick. So we're gonna grab this 225 out of the rack and we're gonna start our deadlifts. What's up? Always building muscle, Martin. Always building muscle. Ooh. Ooh, feeling good. We're going to add another plate. Keep it pressing. What's up? I've been working out for 5 years. 5 years. All right, we're gonna add a plate. All right, we got 315 on here. We're gonna grab this for a double, maybe a triple. Do a triple, and then we will do something or another in the fours. I don't know yet. We did what, 435 last night, something like that, or not last night, night before last. So, whew. All right, let's grab it. Yeah, the double taps out at 121 likes. If we reach 121 tonight, we're at 67 right now. We've gotten that close before. I shaved the beard clean tonight. I know you guys wanted to see it. Shaved the beard clean tonight. So 121 likes is what does it. All right, we got our belt. We're going to go 4 and some change. We already work out every day, Ryan, 6 days a week. Let's get it. We're gonna go 4 and some change. I don't know yet. It holds in the milk. It holds in the milk, athlete. We gotta get our super chat on the bottle. We had a super chat earlier, and the bottle's drying out. It's Dre. Dre was our super chat earlier. So let's get Dre on the bottle real quick. We're gonna go to 205, Martin. I'm gonna go 205 pounds. So. We got Dre on the bottle, the first super chat of the night. So, on my body weight. We're deadlifting right now. We're about to go to 4 and some change. All right. Let's throw some more weight on, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". Athlete is out here spreading misinformation. Let's add some more weight. This is a 35. It's one of the bumpers. So that's 475. 475. Oh. 480. 490. We're gonna go 490. We're gonna go 490. Oh. I weigh 175. I am 5'11". I've seen videos. I've never seen someone do it live. So, I've never seen someone do it live, Mia. 5'11", 175. That is my stats. All right. 490. Give me like 30 more seconds and we'll grab a hold of it. I have no idea. Someone wants to do the conversion to centimeters. I only use freedom units. I'm just messing with you. I don't know the centimeter conversion, right? I tell you. I'm doing well, Jay. I'm doing well. I don't actually have a tape, Papa. That would be great, wouldn't it? I don't have one. But the reason I don't carry a tape, Papa, is because we're not bodybuilding, we're powerlifting, and I've never been taped for powerlifting, so. All right, let's grab this. Let's grab this. 490. This will be PR. This is PR work here. We almost hit 495 the other night. I accidentally racked an extra 5 pounds. Someone did the math for me after the fact. But I never claimed to be a mathematician. So this is 495. We're gonna grab a hold of this. We're gonna pull it, and we're gonna put it back down. Damn it! It's fighting us, guys. It's fighting us to get past that 485. It's fighting us. It moves smooth off the ground. I just need to get that lockout. The lockout's fighting me. Lockout's fighting me. It feels so close too. I know I just hit the 485 like a week ago. I just know that 490 is in the tank right now. We'll get it though. We'll get it. We'll get it by next week. 485 is my PR on the deadlift right now. Oh, that would have been a PR. That was 490. That would have been a PR. Please don't spam. Welcome to the chat, Joshua. Yeah, we'll have it next week. We don't let it beat us for long, right? You don't let gravity win. We're gonna grab a 405 maybe for a double. And then yeah, I'm in tested federation. USAPL. Shoulder presses, bench presses. No, I'm good. I'm just doing my recovery process. Anytime you go PR deadlift, take a couple seconds. Make sure your blood pressure gets back into alignment. So, whoo-wee. Should we just go 475, guys? Just grab a quick 475. You think we still got it in the tank tonight after that? It's going to be a tough lift, but is it doable is a question tonight after a 490 attempt. I think it's still doable. Yeah, we'll be all right. That was a lot of energy spent. I will be honest. That was a lot of energy spent on that last attempt. But we should still have 475 tanked pretty easy. So I'm going to take like another 30 seconds, guys, and then we'll grab it. All right. Nah, Papa, we got it. They do make that milk and chocolate. I don't drink chocolate milk. I don't drink chocolate milk. All right. Let's make a little belt adjustment, and then we'll grab this weight, and we'll feel good tonight. I am Scottish and Irish, yes. I'm from the U.S. though. I'm from the U.S. That is my heritage, though, is Scottish Irish. All right. Soft lockout, but we got it. It was a very soft lockout, but we got it. I got straight up and down, I think. Whew. It's a lot more effort than I thought I was going to put in. It was very soft, though. I didn't feel good about the lockout. I couldn't tell. I looked like I was standing up to me, at least in the mirror. Whew. It felt soft to me, Jay. It felt soft. It felt like a very soft lockout. Oh. Deadlifts are a lot of energy tonight. Do it again. We're going to do 405. We're going to drop it down and just do some play weight. That was 475. We tried 490, spent a lot of energy there. But I don't want to keep beating on the same weights. If we spend a couple days hitting 405 and going for 490 and we get 490 next week, that's a win, right? So it's just about pushing that limit for the next couple of sets. But 490 is going to move next week. That's how it usually goes. We almost got 495 the other night. Probably should have done this the other night when I was more energized. But I meant to do this the other night when I was more energized, the 490 instead of 495. But sometimes it happens. Sometimes you miscalculate. I was surprised how quickly the 495 moved day before yesterday, though. But bench PR has been moving quick, so I can't be too mad this week, right? Bench PR is moving quick, so I can't be too mad. We're going to do a 405, and then we're going to walk it into the rack, and then we're going to, figure something else out for the night. Yeah, we hit 360 on the bench. We hit 360 on the bench this week. So we'll hit 365. I'm hoping this weekend, but we'll see. At the worst, it'll be next Tuesday. All right. Quick 405 to finish out the deadlifts for the night and the week. This is our last deadlifting session of the week. We'll be deadlifting again on Monday. And then we're going to do some legs. So might do some leg press or something. I don't know. All right, let's grab it. Makes it easier to de-rack when you walk it in. All right. Let's do some leg press. Our leg press doesn't get super heavy here, guys. But we're going to do some leg press anyways. We've been doing a lot of quad extensions. Always the only person here at this time of night. It's late. So it's all right. I'm happy. This week, or what is it? This week and last week, we got a 485 deadlift PR. We got a 360 pound bench PR. And then I think next week we'll hit 490 at least on the deadlift, and we're going to go for 365 tomorrow on the bench. So I'm confident on that. And we'll have 400 on the squat before we know it. So I would say by the end of the month we'll be doing that. All right, full brick. So a lot of people are locked in on this rounded back, flat back thing, straight back thing with deadlifting. Here's the thing about deadlifting. So some people, a slight round in the upper back is completely normal and it's actually good for their body, for the leverages, right? But to learn that, you have to be a little bit more advanced in your programming. I don't recommend testing that on your own. So, but what you encounter a lot of the time, so if your coach is telling you keep your back straight through your deadlift, there's a reason, right? I have my clients usually start their deadlifts in the traditional deadlifting position, a really, really flat, no arching. And then if for some reason we decide that their leverages need to adjust, or they need to adjust for their leverages a little bit, where their arms be too short, go a bit longer than we need, stuff like that, we make adjustments, right? Whether that be feet position, arm, hand position. So what ultimately it's about learning your leverages. Where people get hurt most of the time is when they think they're doing the right amount of rounding in their back and it ends up being the wrong amount of rounding in their back. And that's where it gets tricky because you can do it wrong. So you can do it wrong. Low back usually isn't a good sign. It's usually a sign of of poor bracing. So I can't give that kind of information, Pine Deer Trail, just because it's a medical thing. I wish I could, but I don't know your current physical condition for me to be able to give that kind of information via the stream. So, wish I could help, but I can't. The other part to that, guys, is I deadlift. It's my sport. It's my sport. I do this professionally. So knowing my leverages is very important. I've learned that over the course of my career, what my leverages work best with. I've tried a few different positions. At some point, I was a sumo deadlifter. I was a sumo deadlifter for my first 2 deadlifting competitions, or first 2 push-pull competitions in powerlifting. I was sumoing. And I learned very quickly that I'm good at sumo, but I'm better at conventional. So, all right, let's get it. Full brick, we're just gonna do a set of 7. We're gonna do 3 sets. Hold on. But yeah, it depends on you guys. Some people's leverages allow them for a better for a better position when they have a slight round in the upper back. But that's something, if you're not like a coach, or if you're not well versed in this stuff, it's probably best you get with someone that is. Get with a coach, get with someone that does lifting for a living or teaches lifting for a living, and get their opinion on your leverages and what they think you should be doing for your deadlift. So that is the standard. Yes, Mike, that is very standard. And it's a safe position. It's a safe position. So you're not going to go wrong with that typically. So you're not going to go wrong with that typically. I would say that it is not an odd thing for a coach to have you doing. It is not an odd thing for a coach to have you doing. Because it is. It's one of those things. As a coach, it's kind of nerve-wracking deadlift a lot of the time, because it is one of those exercises that is easy to mess up. It's easy to mess up. So we don't want to see our clients get hurt, you know. We don't want to see our clients get hurt. So, in fact, when my clients are starting to deadlift, I usually have 2 to 3 weeks of like preparatory work with them before we even deadlift. If they say they want to deadlift, if a client wants to deadlift for the first time, there's usually a 2-week minimum that we prep for deadlifting, doing other forms of deadlift that are a little bit lower risk to prep up. So yeah, you're pulling the slack out of the bar. You're pulling the slack out of the bar with the retraction typically. So retracting your shoulders, engage, pull hip forward, back down to the ground, right? But the thing is some bars don't give as much slack. They don't give as much slack. So you just got to know, it's a matter of knowing the equipment you're working with, knowing your comfortable position, and then your leverages, and knowing what is safe for you to be doing on the deadlift. And deadlift is one of those movements, you have to learn it. You have to learn it. It's no one size fits all movement. So just like the bench, not every hand position is going to be the same for everybody, right? On the bench, you know, a lot of people end up hurting their shoulder going too wide. Too wide is obviously an issue most of the time, but there are people that are very broad that sometimes their wide is not wide for them, right? It's just knowing what your body needs to be doing. No, Jay, haven't. Whoa. Another set of 7 here. That. All right. What else we got tonight, guys? What else we got tonight? I think that's it. I think that's the night. It was a good workout. It was a good workout, other than the trash deadlift attempt, but whew. Ice cream coma today? I haven't had ice cream in like 5 years. I'm about to go get some sleep here in a few. So. We'll hit some chest, and then or we'll hit some more chest. We've already done chest. We'll do a little bit more chest, and then we'll roll out for the night. Full brick, sets of 7. All right. The allergies are getting me today too. My allergies are terrible. All right, set of 7, full brick. Just some light work, guys, while we chat. I'm gonna get some ideas on what to paint this weekend. We're doing a painting stream on Sunday, so. I'm having trouble deciphering what you're trying to say, Sean. I think I'm doing all right, Sean. I think I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing all right, Sean. I appreciate it. I appreciate your attempt, but they're quite large. They're quite large. I'll tell my powerlifting medals that they're not doing well enough, all right? I'll let my powerlifting first place finishes and my sponsor and everything else know that you have a problem with it. I am a professional, by the way. I do this professionally. I get paid to lift, Sean. I get paid to lift, Sean. It's great. It's great, actually. I am a professional. I literally get a paycheck to go lift at competition. Like they give me money to do that. Sean's coping. Sean's coping. One day Sean will bench more than, his body weight and he'll be happy. One day, Sean. One day, Sean. Sean, what's your bench currently, Sean? And your body weight? That would be interesting information to have. Sean, what's your bench and body weight at the moment? Sean, what's your body weight at the moment, and what's your bench? They never say it. They always hide it. They always hide behind the keyboard. They always hide behind the keyboard because they know they can stop typing at any time and leave. So powerlifting, it does matter actually. I'm a professional powerlifter. You can bench more than me for reps with dumbbells. You're adding a lot of intricacies to it. What's your bench, Sean? What's your bench? How many reps of 225 can you get if you don't bench heavy? That's not bad, Sykes. You're getting there. I literally am a pro. I'm literally paid to lift. What is it, Sean? I'm waiting. Do better. Do better. He's coping really hard. Do better, Sean. Yo, no, I get paid. I get paid really well, actually. Yep. Ugh. Now I get paid a lot more than 20 bucks. I don't get out of bed for 20 bucks. I don't get out of bed for 20 bucks. He is currently paying me as well. Yes. Papa, you've been there before. You'll be all right. I'm 5'11". Five foot 11. My bench right now, I think someone asked earlier, my bench right now is 360 pounds. I weigh 175. My bench is 360 at 175. 360 is my bench at 175 current. Puts me in the 1% of my weight class. Yeah, 360. It's verified, Sean. We did it 2 days ago live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I do this professionally, Sean. Welcome to the stream. I'm natural. I have a 360 bench at 175, natural. I did, Sean. I did. I do it often. I benched 345 tonight for the giggles. I benched 345 tonight for the giggles. We already benched tonight. You can scroll the stream back. Sean, actually, I'll give you an easy one. Go to the beginning of the stream. It's literally the first thing we did. Literally the first thing we did. Yeah. Sean is jealous. He's a little jealous. It's all right. He's coping pretty hard. They started up, Bryce. Sean's working on a 135 bench right now, and he's a little upset. Yep. Oh, full breath, by the way. Maxing out the machine for reps. Ooh. Try harder, Sean. Try harder. You're going to have to do better, Sean. I shoulder press your PR, Sean. I shoulder press your PR, Sean. Welcome to the stream, though. You're welcome to sit and cope. You're welcome to sit and cope. It's always the ones that don't have any receipts and can't tell you what their PRs are, right? It's always those ones. Yeah, it's never legit. It's never legit. Sean, you came to the wrong stream. You're gonna have to find another lifting stream. You're gonna have to find another lifting stream. I have a lot of comp proof. I lift with the US APL. You can actually find my lifting like you actually find my meets on the channel itself. Barbell's Gym, my sponsor, they also have my meet videos on. So you can go check those too. So that's the most the machine only goes a certain range, Dom. I can't make it go any further than it goes. Sean's trying really, really hard. He's trying really hard to troll, but he found the wrong stream. He found the wrong stream. So, he found the wrong stream. He's going to have to work harder. I drink milk every workout, yes. This stream takes their trolls seriously, all right? You picked the wrong place. 360-pound bench at 175. That is my PR on the bench at the moment. 360 at 175. Let me grab my milk. I'll be right back. It's great. We get it all the time. Look. Fact of the matter is, if you don't have people hating on you, you probably ain't doing enough yet. Haters come with the territory. Ugh. There's no way. There's no way. That's crazy work. Okay. Yep. We're gonna leave that where it is. We're gonna leave that where it is. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. All right. There's no fucking way. Nah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at with this, guys. If you ever decide you want to bench heavy, let me know. I'd be more than happy to give you some pointers. Sean, what is his name? Sean or something like that? Sean. If you ever want to bench heavy, let me know. I'd be more than happy to give you some pointers. I'd rather keep my body fat under like 35%. I like my 13% body fat. So tuna's good, Dom, but the problem is you got to watch out for mercury. So you got to watch out for mercury. I eat about 300 grams of protein a day typically. So this gym is about $40 a month. It's 24 hours though. I get my gym, my memberships are complimentary. So all the gyms I work out at, my membership's complimentary. So I just said I'd rather be 13%, Sean, than 35%. I think you misheard. Late. We go to the gym late. That guy was wild. That guy was wild. The thing is I was trying to be nice to him that whole time. I just wanted him to take himself and take a step back. So take a step back and look at what he was doing. So like I said, I'm not going to be mean to him. I'm not going to be mean to him because some people just need attention. So. I like watching Eddie Hall. Larry Wheels is fun to watch. Just heavy lifters typically for me. Sam Sulik's fun to watch once in a while. David, I was gonna be nice and quiet. There was nothing more to be said on my part. Mossberg, we'll chat it up in the Discord on that one. All right. We'll chat it up in the Discord on that one. We're gonna leave that alone in the stream. That was nutty work. That guy was mad. I think he got really mad when I said 360 pounds on the bench. He got really mad when I told him I bench 360. So ugh. I don't vape. Small bench energy. There was one other one in there, but the other one was just trolling. He just wanted to jump in and troll. So I forget what the other guy's name was. Y'all have got another 15 minutes. Y'all have 15. RP, I'm very aware. But I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna let him live on this one. You know, I'm not gonna dive into him. He's no longer in the stream. So he's no longer in the stream. No reason for me to dive in on him now. So, but. Remember, 121 likes is the goal tonight, guys, and I shaved the beard. We're almost there. You guys might hit it. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, we drink 1.5 liters of whole milk every workout. About 900 calories in this and about 80 grams of protein. I don't think people realize, like the trolls, do they realize that I don't have to prove my bench to them? I only have to prove it in my competitions and to my sponsor. Like, the only people I have to prove my lifts to are the judges and the gym that I work in that also sponsors my meets. Walmart, Food Lion, Kroger, almost everybody sells it now. I eat about 5,000 calories a day, Andy. I'm doing well. I appreciate it, though. My grocery bill isn't cheap. It is a little warm, Ben. It's about room temp at the moment. Also, don't use PayPal. You're more than welcome to super chat if you want to fund a fair life. if you guys ever want to fund a fair life, you can super chat. They're like $4.99. All right, you fund a fair life. I drink one a day. In fair life, I think we did the math. I spend like $2,000 a year in fair life. No, 205 will be the heaviest I've ever been. Heaviest I've ever been. I left that to y'all in the chat. I try and be nice to everybody to the best of my ability. Let's see. I pay on average $5.99 for each Fairlife. About $2,200 a year, just short of $2,200 in Fairlife. So Fairlife needs to get me that sponsorship. All right. Fairlife needs to send me a sponsorship. I just need like 365 of these Fairlife. Can you get me 365 of these? We've had some wild trolls today, 100%. 100%. We've definitely had some interesting trolls tonight. And it's crazy because they'll come in and they'll question your bench. How's it going, Lego? They'll come in and you'll tell them something and they don't believe anything you say. So why are they asking the questions? I told them, I just benched 360 night before last. The video's on my channel. And he screams, there's no way. It's like, I can't prove it to you any other way. Because if I had laid on the bench and did it again tonight, regardless, he would have yelled fake plates or he would have yelled something else, you know? So there's no winning with those guys. He could literally come to a competition, watch me bench 360 pounds, and he'd be like, they're lying. It's not actually 360, because he's never going to believe it. He's never going to believe it because he doesn't want to believe it. I don't even know if he was trolling Coco. I think he was legitimately just mad. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are as well. I think he was legitimately just mad. I think that's all it was. So yeah, I can't do anything about him being upset. At no point have I ever on this stream ever downed anybody for their lifts, their physique. Why? Because there's no reason to do it. Everybody's at a different point in their fitness, you know, kind of like routine, journey, whatever you want to call it. And everybody has a different goal. For some people, bodybuilding is what they love. That's great. For some people, they like powerlifting. I love powerlifting. I'm going to continue to powerlift. And it's almost, we've had one or two powerlifters, air quotes, come in here and be upset about stuff and troll a bit. But it's almost, it seems like it's more often people coming in that are bodybuilders that don't like the way we work out. I don't know why. When they know that we're powerlifting, not bodybuilding. So, Papa, you're back. How's it going, Papa? Did you enjoy the break? How's it going, Cher? Appreciate it, Bob. Appreciate it. We've got about 6 more minutes, guys, left on the stream. I'm gonna get some sleep after that. Papa is the resident troll. He gets a little bit of a pass. He gets a little bit of a pass. Somewhat. Papa has made more than one trip into the mute corner, okay? But oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Welcome, Cher. Welcome. Ben, I know you've been in the bed, what now, about the entire stream? I think you mentioned it earlier, how comfy it was. I'll be in bed eventually. Later tonight, I'll head to my house and get some sleep. Not yet, not yet. I'm sure you're enjoying your night. Never was good at Rocket League. I tried. I never liked Rocket League that much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream. You're always welcome here, Cher. I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate we just got done working out. Martin's awesome. Martin's awesome. Always a big help. What's that? Muppets is a top tier insult, I feel like. Muppets is definitely a top tier insult. Martin just wants to see me with my beard shaved. He just wants to see me have to shave my beard. That's all it is. Y'all are, what, 19 likes away? 19 likes away? I might escape. I might escape without shaving the beard. Y'all got close. Y'all got close. I even set the bar lower this time. Yeah, we're real close to the light goal. 121, and it was a clean shave. We're so close. We have 3 minutes left to hit the goal. 3 minutes left. I believe it 100%, Cher. I believe it 100%. We're at 104 likes at the moment out of 121 for the clean shave goal. I won't forget about y'all. Don't worry, David. Don't worry. Always got to remember your day ones. You know what I'm saying? I drink milk at the gym. That depends, Alec. It's all perspective. I look at it from as long as you're attempting to increase your bench and you're seeing progress, every bench press is respectable. It's just it's a perspective thing. For some people, 135 is a goal, you know, and if they hit their goal, that's awesome. How's it going, Michael Burrows? What's up? What's up? Protein bars are usually a good bet. Protein shakes, those are your most non-invasive foods. Bananas are a typical food. Some form of like legumes or nuts and stuff like that are pretty non-invasive. You've been here a little while, Bryce. You've been here a little while. Anybody that's watching at this point in a year will be considered a day one. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still very early in this thing. I've been streaming seriously for maybe 3 months now? So appreciate it, Michael. Appreciate it. All right, Mossberg, I appreciate you being here. It was a fun time tonight. We are at 109 of 121, and we just hit the 3-hour mark. I have to go get some sleep. I do. I think that's actually true, David. I'll have to go back and look. You were probably you were one of our first super chats for sure. That's awesome, Martin. That's awesome. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. How's it going, Michael? And what's your friend's name? Tom, welcome to the stream. Shares your spotter. There you go. There you go. Shave it for the fun of it. That's I've given y'all an extra like 3 minutes already that I shouldn't have given y'all. All right, we're a minute and a half past the timer. I've been nice and I haven't ended the stream yet. We're gonna ignore that, Ben. We're gonna ignore that. We're not gonna engage. Don't look it in the eyes. It's like a raptor. You know, don't move and it can't see you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Bryce, but we're at 113. We're at 113. I'm giving y'all a little bit of a leeway here because I want y'all to hit the goal. I want y'all to hit the goal because y'all have worked really hard at it. But I can't give it to y'all for free, all right? Nothing's free. You just woke up the neighborhood. I'll wait a couple extra minutes. I'll get Dre's name colored in real quick because we got to do that. And then we'll call it. Y'all got until I get these letters colored in here, all right? Boom. We got Dre's name done and done. It's easy to wake up the neighborhood when living in the woods, right? Easy to wake up the neighborhood. I am trying so hard to not end the stream, guys. I would at this point, if the wife knew I was running the stream an extra 5 to 10 minutes so y'all could hit this like goal so I shaved my face, she'd be very upset. Brittany is very against me shaving my face. So hopefully she doesn't watch this part of the stream and realize that I am waiting for y'all to hit this so we'll shave the face. I don't want to shave my face, mind you, but I want you guys to get the opportunity to have me do it. So, does that make sense? I'm not shaving my head. The wife likes my beard. The wife likes my beard. So, shaving my face is a rare thing. So, 10 more minutes? I can't do 10 more minutes. No, that's an excess. I'll give 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3-ish. She likes my beard, RPE. She likes my beard. It's a rare thing to have my face shaved. I'll have to get a haircut tomorrow to go with it. David, I don't usually shave my head. I think at one point we said 5,000 subscribers by the end of like March or February, and we would do a buzz cut, but we never hit that. And I'm not putting that goal back up again. Not 3 more hours. Not 3 more hours. For those of you that you guys probably, I don't think I've ever had a clean shave on stream. I've definitely had it on the channel. Welcome, Bjorn. You'll have a secret handshake? I haven't heard it. Doesn't it fall like a little slap on the top of the head? I feel like it has to, right? I'm going to give y'all till the 3 minute and 10 or 3 hour and 10 minute mark. And then it's at 119 right now. I have a live counter. Don't try and trick me. It's 2 more likes. 2 more likes. 2 more likes, Mossberg. Don't try. It's 121. 121. 121. I'm looking at it here and here. No, it says, it's in the pinned message. It says right there in the pinned message. It's in the pinned message. It's 121. Don't try me. Mine says 120. Mine says 120. I'm waiting until I see 121. I'll give it time to refresh. I'll give it time. You screenshot it, Mossberg. Send it in the Discord. If it says 121, I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I need a screenshot of that. Ain't no way. It says 120 on my screen. Maybe mine's just taking a second to refresh. All right? Maybe mine's just taking a second to refresh. I'll refresh my screen real quick, and I'll take a look at it. All right? I'll give y'all 2 more minutes. It's in the pinned message, Mossberg. Look at the thingy. It's in the pinned message. It's been there all night. It's been there all night. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna believe that the 121 happened. I'm gonna take Mossberg at his word. I'm gonna take Mossberg at his word. All right. So it happens. People are dropping the likes because they don't believe it. So I'm going to take you at your word, Mossberg. I'm going to take you at your word. So it's trolls. It's just trolls. It's just trolls. But that's the end of the stream, guys. I'm gonna say we hit it. I'm gonna take Mossberg and Jay and David at their word. I'm gonna take them at their word that it was 121, okay? Before the trolls came in. All right. I'm gonna take y'all at your word. I'm gonna shave the beard tonight. Okay? I'm gonna shave the beard tonight. I'm gonna believe you, Mossberg. I'm gonna believe you. I have you've given me no reason not to believe you, all right? You and David, you have no reason to not believe it, all right? It's not necessary. It's not necessary. But I'm definitely not doing a full body shave. I don't got that kind of time. I will shave it, and you guys will get. You guys are gonna have to see it tomorrow. I will post a picture in the Discord tonight, most likely, and then I'll be on stream with the shave face tomorrow, and a haircut probably, and a haircut. I'm taking Mossberg at his word, so, and David and Jay, so. The trolls came in hard, though. You saw they dropped those likes right as we were about to hit it. They were waiting on it. They were waiting on it. They wanted to see you suffer. They wanted to see you suffer. But I'm going to take you at your word. I'm not going to let them take this from you guys, all right? I will see you guys tomorrow, though. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow.